Guide to the graphic. Here we have depicted the thermal structure of the atmosphere. In red, we have the exosphere. In raspberry, we have the thermosphere. In light green, we have the mesopause. In pumpkin, we have the mesosphere. In lemon, we have the stratopause. In dark blue, we have the stratosphere. In brown, we have the tropopause. And in purple, we have the troposphere. Temperature. Most of us have had some personal experience with temperature variables associated with altitude. As we climb a mountain, for instance, we sense a decrease in temperature. Until about a century ago, it was generally assumed that temperature decreased with increasing altitude throughout the whole atmosphere. But now we know that such is not the case. The vertical pattern of temperature is complex, consisting of a series of layers in which temperature alternately decreases and increases. From the bottom up, these thermal layers are called the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. In addition to these 5 principal names, we also have a special name for the top of the first 3 layers: tropopause, stratopause, and mesopause. We use the sphere name when talking about an entire layer, and the pause name when our interest is either in the upper portion of a layer or in the boundary between 2 layers. The names troposphere and tropopause are derived from the Greek word tropos, turn, and imply an overturning of the air in the zone as a result of vertical mixing and turbulence. The depth of the troposphere varies in both time and place. It is deepest over the tropical regions and shallowest over the poles, deeper in summer than in winter, and varies with the passage of warm and cold air masses. On the average, the top of the troposphere, including the tropopause, is about 11 miles above sea level at the equator and about 5 miles above sea level over the poles. The names stratosphere and stratopause come from the Latin stratum, a cover, implying a layered or stratified condition without vertical mixing. The stratosphere extends from an altitude of 11 miles above sea level to about 30 miles. The names mesosphere and mesopause are from the Greek meso, middle. The mesosphere begins at 30 miles and extends to about 50 miles above sea level. Above the mesopause is the thermosphere, from the Greek therm, meaning heat, which begins at an altitude of 50 miles above sea level and has no definite top. Instead, it merges gradually into the region called the exosphere, which in turn blends into interplanetar space. Traces of atmosphere extend for literally thousands of miles higher. Therefore, top of the atmosphere is a theoretical concept rather than a reality, with no true boundary between atmosphere and outer space. And that's the thermal structure of the atmosphere. Have a great day.